Good morning, guys. Thanks for putting up with my. I feel like this is the latest I've been. I've been pretty on time all of these days. And it's funny because sometimes Joey has been at this every single day since day one. You are such a superstar. I always say this, but he is the one person that before we began texted me and was like, that is really early. I don't know if I can commit to that time. And he is the one person that has not missed in person at all. Like every day, Joey rolls out of bed and makes sure that he shows up. So congrats, it's your last day. But sometimes when we're starting and he's not here, and I know like I don't want him to miss this because he's been so committed, I'll text him, you can do it. And he just sent me a text message and said, you can do it. But I've been traveling a lot in the last week. I've been in 3 places. So I'm like, disoriented trying to figure out where I am and where the Wi-Fi is and where the key to the business room is. And so but we get it done, right? Like everything shifts in our outer world, in our inner world. Sometimes I chant in the shower to do my other meditations because some of them you don't have to be as meditative for. It's nice if you can, but we're humans, right? And a lot of people in spirituality think that, like, oh, we need to go off to a silent retreat. If we want to be serious, we need to go spend time in the mountains. And all of that has so much merit. But sometimes we get addicted to like the processing and the shadow work and the meditation, and we forget that it's such an experience, such a privilege to be human. Like we get to play in the human world and play with all the human vices, and that's for a reason. Like we're on a planet with indulgences for a reason, and we get to play and we get to experiment, we get to experience duality, we get to experience a little bit of hedonism. Like that's definitely a part of the human experience. And when you can bring your spiritual practice into your everyday human life and then play in both worlds or be the human, but then when an event comes up that triggers you, or we're talking about relationships, the next time you're in relationship with someone and one of your old patterns comes to knock its ugly head on the door, can you bring the meditation in that moment, not the physical meditation, but can you make your life a moving meditation? Can you take that relationship and can you apply all of the energy you've been flooding your body with for 40 days? Can you take a moment and pause and tap into that energy in your next relationship? So enjoy the human experience, all crazy parts of it. Well, actually, I won't tell you what to do. You could try to enjoy it. There are definitely going to be parts that seem less enjoyable. But that is really why we meditate. That's why sometimes we meditate in the shower. Sometimes we meditate while we're driving, not with our eyes closed, but we're channeling the energy and chanting, hitting the meridian points because we're training ourselves to activate this meditative state or the power of the mantra we're working with in the moment. So especially mantras. Mantra was my first foray into meditation. I met the Hare Krishnas my first month of college and spent so much time with them. I just loved their meditation. And so I was on anxiety meds. I like that you're laughing so hard, Joey. I was on anxiety meds and I stopped them because I would just start chanting the Hare Krishna mantra when I was in New York City and everything was nuts around me. And I graduated a year early. I had like this final and that and work, and I was teaching and all these things. And the mantra, which I don't even really remember what it means, that mantra would calm me down so much that I was able to stop anxiety meds. So use the mantra when you need it, the Waheguru, Wahegyo, the Om Namo Guru Dev Namo when you feel like you need help tapping into your higher self. Adgare Name, Jugakare Name, Sakare Name, Siri Guru Deve Name when you need protection. I also know some people that like charge their water or also their alcohol with Adgare Name, Jugakare Name, just to kind of like put protective force around their water, because you can really program water with love, with Reiki, with protection. And same with alcohol. They say spirits make it easier for spirits to come in you. So use the power of all the mantras we have learned together to activate your human experience, your highest human experience. So I didn't plan on going on such a ramble, but I did. So we'll skip warm-ups. And if you need to stretch, stretch at home. I could go for a massage. I feel like we could all go for a massage after this one. And so we will tune in together. We'll start off immediately tapping into our higher selves. So we're going to use the mantra Ong Namo Gurudev Namo, and we can use that mantra anytime we want to tap into our higher self. I like to do it when I wake up. Why not start the day tapped into your higher self? So one last time for this meditation, guys, let's rub our hands together and press them into the center of your heart. Sit up nice and straight and beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, close your eyes, relax your shoulders, and root down into the earth. And inhale to tune in with me. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Suspend the breath, applying the root lock, squeezing the rectum, sex organs, and navel in and up as we send energy up our spine to our third eye, and hold. Exhale. Inhale for the protection mantra. Adgure name, Jugadgure name, Satgure name, Siri Gurudeve name, Adgure name, Jugadgure name, Satgure name, Siri Gurudeve name, Adgure name, Jugadgure name, Satgure name, Siri Gurudeve name. Inhale. Suspend the breath, apply the root lock, and hold. Exhale and relax. So we are going to start with our first meditation. It's only 3 minutes. I really like this one. I would love to do this one again for 40 days, if we're being honest, but for maybe 11 minutes, not with the other one. That's too much at once for sure. But so our meditation is our elbows are at our sides, and our index finger and our middle fingers, which represent Jupiter, ease and expansion, Saturn, difficulty and discipline. We bring the power of those together, and we take our thumb to hold the other fingers down. Our eyes are going to gaze at the tip of the nose as we bring the fingers to touch in front of the heart. We're going to chant HUD as we swoop the arms out and then bring them back to touch in the center of the heart. So let's get right to it. HUD, 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 Inhale the arms open. Suspend the breath. Apply the root lock, squeezing the shoulders back and pressing the heart forward. Hold. Hold the posture and exhale. Inhale. Suspend the breath. Send the energy up the spine to the third eye and the crown. Really sit up straight. Exhale. Inhale. Suspend the breath and hold. Exhale and relax. So our next exercise for the last time is 31 minutes. So get comfortable. We're not chanting, but I'm still going to have a sip of water. Our elbows are in at our sides again, but this time our hands are cupped as if we're holding water, the element of the emotions. So we're going to cleanse some of our emotions. And particularly because this is the last day, you know yourself best. If a thought comes, you know if you need to come back to the meditation and push that thought out, or you know if maybe you need to spend time with that thought and use that thought to help you cleanse. Like yesterday, I did some focus on certain particular lovers about thanking them for the things that they had brought into my life and the lessons they had given me, because it had not been the easiest transition out of that relationship. So I hadn't thought about any of my past lovers for weeks. So I thought it was important that was coming up at the end. So trust yourself. You know best. You know what you need best also. So elbows in at the side, hands cupped like we're working with our emotions. With each line of the mantra, we're going to bring our hands up and over and behind as if we are cleansing ourselves with this imaginary water. The mantra is Waheguru, 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 Wahegeo. And what it does is it transmutes anger and it gives us ecstasy, or that's what the sound code is supposed to be working with, changing that negative energy into positive energy. So sign me up. 31 minutes, our eyes are closed. The song will repeat once. Just keep going, don't stop.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿ ਜੀਓ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਵਾਹਿ ਜੀਓ
so close.
Vaheguru, 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 Vahejio, 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 Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Waheguru, Wahejio, Waheguru, 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 Wahejio,
Inhale the arms back. Suspend the breath, apply the root lock, and stretch the heart open. Exhale. Inhale. Suspend the breath. Squeeze the rectum, sex organs, and navel, pushing the energy up the spine to the third eye. Exhale. Inhale. Suspend the breath and complete stillness. Exhale and relax. That was amazing. I'm going to read you something super quick about practicing for 40 days. Let's see. So some of you have completed 40 days today. Some of you have a few more to go. I'm going to try to upload all the videos to YouTube over the next couple days. I'll let you know. But when you do a practice for 40 days, every day straight, this will break any negative habits or blocks that are keeping you from expanding in this area of life. So happy 40 days. Thanks so much for joining me on my first public offering of a 40-day meditation. I love you guys so much. This has been amazing. I think we'll probably start the prosperity one on Monday. But I will confirm with you. And then I'm so sorry, but I was going to do this maybe tomorrow, an extra day, and do a sharing circle, but I am going to sleep in. I could so use some sleep after 40 days of mostly waking up at 4 a.m. So if you want to get together and share without me, I support that fully. Community, guys. All right, sorry. Let's close out. My wish, my prayer for you today is may the longtime sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Let's inhale for 3 long Satnams together. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Love to all, light to all, peace to all. I love you all so much. Sat Nam. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't believe we did it. I'm so grateful. Yes, so if the prosperity one, I think we're going to do something called Sobug Kriya. A bunch of you might know that. There's another one we might do, but it'll be shorter. We're going to switch it up. There's a really strange exercise in Sobug Kriya, so we're just like, I have to teach in public sometimes, and I'm like, do I really want to do that really crazy exercise in public when the cleaning lady is going to walk in on me or my boss is going to walk in on me? Probably, it's good to condition ourselves to get comfortable doing weird things and having people see us do weird things, because that helps to break the barriers of limiting beliefs or fear. If you can get conditioned to do the weird things, particularly when people are watching you. That's what you have to do to like launch a business or a parent. When we do these uncomfortable things, we get better and better at taking the leap of faith and doing the thing that really is what we need to do for our growth, our success, our money, our love. How uncomfortable is it to have some awkward conversations with our lover? But if you can start to condition yourself to be comfortable in the uncomfortable, then that conversation is easier. Same with putting yourself out there for a new business adventure. So I think I should challenge myself to do that. But it's much shorter. So we'll probably be like 35 minutes in total. And the exercises, there's no 31-minute exercise. That one is 5 3-minute exercises. But it's really cool for beginners too, because there's like movement, mantra. One of the exercises is just all breath. So it's definitely a very well-rounded practice. So check your emails. If you're not on my email list, throw it in the chat so that I can send you the book when I finish it on prosperity and the details for when we begin, which is probably Monday. I'll miss you guys this weekend. I love you. Bye.
I had a quick question.
Go for it.
So I had a friend who wanted to join the meditation. Can I give you her email?
Mhm.
Is that okay with
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, the more the merrier, especially because it's free. It's not like I'm charging anyone. So add whoever you want. It won't always be free, guys. I'll probably do 40-day meditations all year, but I will probably charge like $40 for 40 days later. But you're my original group, so we'll see what we can work out.
Okay, great. And also I wanted to ask you, would you mind if I shared this meditation with her too? I didn't want to share it without your permission.
Please do. I'm going to tell you a crazy story. So I was in Los Angeles for a month and I rented out my friend's apartment that I was house sitting this month. And the girl flew in from New Jersey to Los Angeles and she was like, oh my God, I know your voice. I do your meditations every day. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I looked her up because I have a spreadsheet and I have 80 some people on my email list that I BCC this so you guys don't see who, but every day I email this out. She's not on my list. So I don't know how she gets my meditation every day, but someone is sending her the meditation every day. Totally fine. Like this is honestly, it's like promo for the things I want to launch later in the year. So the more the merrier, the more people that are happy and elevated and meditated, the better. So has the video been showing up though? Because the last 2 days, when I attach it to the email, it's just black. It only has sound. Ever since Francisco taught, it doesn't look like my recording has been working appropriately.
I'm not quite sure. I will check on that.
I appreciate that.